Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, and yes, usually I do stream Saturday on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But today I really wanted to play Cyberpunk, so I'm doing a rare weekend stream, weekday stream. Sorry for, I was out. But thank you for the yeet, Willow, and thank you coming in. I did have it on earlier, but I had a turn. And Pam, welcome on in. I hope your day's going well. Sorry about earlier. I did have it on the stream on, but my my PC, it was refusing to work, so I had to do a restart on it. But everything's working now, so we're gonna get right into Cyberpunk real quick, and I hope you guys are all excited. To let you guys know, I have played Cyberpunk before. I played it when it first came out, and I really wanted to play Cyberpunk again because they've done a lot of stuff with it. Fire Dragon, welcome in. And no, don't call me Jesus Cantos. I'm not Jesus. No. I don't do white wings and a halo. No, that ain't me. And like I said before, if I was to wear robes, it would be Jedi robes. Nice electronic music. That's just what I like hearing. That's the type of music I really like listening to. When it comes, I know people like listening to rap music, but to be honest, when it comes to rap music, I'm not a big fan of it. I do listen to some rap music. But with a majority of it, I just listen to it. I'm more of a rock and metal electronic guy. Oh, any recommendations? Oh yeah, one band I really enjoy listening to is Smashed Into Pieces. And if you see where I posted any of it, they actually did just come out with a new album called Disconnect, and some of the songs on it are pretty good. But we're gonna get right into Cyberpunk. I would have been on earlier, but I wanted to see maybe I wanted to see if I could try to like get the game to be like in full screen and everything, like on the stream where I'm just like in the corner and everything. It wasn't working out because for some reason window capture is still not working with PlayStation for some reason. So it's gonna be the regular thing with the overlays and everything. But I did make myself a little smaller on the scene so you guys can see a little bit clearly. And like I said, I have played Cyberpunk before, and I'm gonna get right into it, but I'm starting at the beginning instead, so you guys can go through the story with me. So let's go ahead and get right on into it, because I've been waiting to play for a while and get back into it. And plus, they've done some improvements to it, so hopefully we don't have a problem. Because when I first played it, there was this one scene where I would just like, please just let me get through it, because the game would constantly cut out on me on that scene. But hopefully we won't have that problem. So let's go ahead and get right on into Cyberpunk. Okay. And good thing it's already up, so I can go ahead and do that. But I'm glad everyone's day is going well. My day has been going well, except for the part where my computer was refusing to work. It was all slow and everything. I couldn't click on anything. But the good news is everything's working now, so we can get right on into the game. The Night Is My Enemy album is awesome. Okay.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, 'cause
Now, before I start, I do need to go into settings. Okay, patch 1.6. This is the new patch they added, and it added stuff from the new anime Cyberpunk Edgerunners, which is based on this game. So before we do, I need to go into some settings because there are things that don't need happening. See. Well, I just need to make sure. Because I'm in there. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I remember it's some. Here, I just need to remember where it is. There's just a filter in here, and that I need to turn on. Where is it? Ah, here it is. And okay, good. The sensor is on. That's what we want. We want this. We want this on because I don't want like the Twitch coming after me. I want this to be on, and the good news is that it's on, so we are good to go. And I'm gonna do in normal, and let's see, which one should I go with? Roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, bringing fuel depots. It wasn't easy, but growing Nomad Clan has its perks. Honestly, take freedom. A few Night City possesses, and no amount of money can buy. Yeah, that I'm gonna go with Nomad, because to be honest, you would not find me in working as a suit. That's for sure. I cannot stand wearing a suit and tie. That's one thing I never could stand. Yeah, I'm gonna go this one. I know I can't change my skin thing to be blue, which I wish I could. If you need me, just okay. Well, I'll be sure to remember that. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that for the skin type, hairstyle. Definitely gonna go with short hair if I can't, because I did I like my hair is short, so I'm trying to go with that. Nope, too long. Nope. Yeah, this probably would be good if I was going Viking. Yeah, this looks like to be about my hairstyle. Yeah, no, I'm not going with that hair color. Ew. I need a white, but this looks like it'd be the closest to it because my hair does have a bit of a blue tinge to it. Oh yes, we're going with that for we're definitely going with this for eyes because while they may not be yellow at my eyes, this definitely goes with how my eyes are. That's for sure. See how this one looks just, and no, going back to the. Then again, I remember there being a dyed colors. Hmm. Yeah, I think and saying that I think I'll go with this color because I think this will match a little bit more because my hair does go from being white to red at the end, but this goes from like being blue to red at the end, so I think this will work. And I think for the eyebrows we're gonna go black. I think because it'll be good. There you go. Eyelash color, I really don't think that it's gonna matter a whole lot. Too bad I can't have, I don't think, if I remember, I don't think I can have pointed ears. Yeah, let's go with, I think that we should go with this for the face. But I need to change that nose, that's for sure. Looks like I got a witch nose. Come here, my pretty. Yeah, in the mouth, I think I might need to do a little bit more tuning on the mouth. Sorry, I'm taking a little while on the customization. It is that I'm so particular about how I like things to be. Because I mean, we're not gonna be looking at this character a whole lot. Want at least make him look good. Oh, I accidentally did the jaw. That back. Which jaw did I have it at? I accidentally messed up on the jaw. I had it right where I wanted the jaw to be. Okay, I think I got the... Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. The customizations they did on this is extensive. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think that scar would look good right there. Yeah, no piercings. Yeah, no blemishes. I'm gonna have the blemishes off. I think for the nail color, I think I'm gonna change it to black, since my nails on my model, they're black. And no, I'm wondering, maybe I should just keep them natural. Yeah, that's ugly. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep them natural. Yeah, look, yeah, no scars. Okay, so I think that should do. Okay, customize attributes. Yeah, let's put some in strength and intelligence. reflexes because we are going to get more in here, so as we progress through the game. So I'm gonna have body and technical ability at 5 and the others at 4. Yep, I think this will do. Let me. What do you guys think? How does he look? Badass? We are going to get clothing and a lot of other stuff, so to make him look more badass. It looks really cool. Okay, I'm glad you like it. I was thinking about having the nails black, but because you know because of my nails, my model nails are naturally black, but they weren't looking really good on him, so I'm going that in. I remember going selection of tattoos before, but when I played before, and to be honest, there wasn't a really good selection. If there was like a dragon one, I probably would put it on him. But here we go. We're getting into it now. And what I also like is with the game is they made it to where I can now have any clothing I get, I can use as appearance versus what I would have on for armor. And I really like they did that because there are articles of clothing that I like, but their stats are not good, but they're ones that are good. So at least I'll now be able to keep my appearance the way I want it. Okay, here we go.
Electric coupling module.
You said it was nothing serious when I came in. You said you were sure.
First time in IC, pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basics, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I really don't need to since I've played before.
Guess I was wrong. Can always look for another shop where they won't ask a lone nomad why he's hugging the border.
I'm gonna pay you what we agreed. Not one anymore.
Huh. For that, you can borrow my tools and fix it yourself.
That's fine. Step aside.
What? Got any idea what to do?
Huh. I'm thinking.
And?
And your chirping is not helping. I'm gonna bypass the coupling and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. It could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion? Okay, let's see what happens.
It's like I was telling you. No. Not shabby at all. Question's how long it'll last you.
That'll get me to Night City. I'll figure something else out there.
Right.
I'm looking for someone. Jackie Wells. Have you maybe... So doable? It sure was.
Satisficing that, not a solid fix. Might as well have used spit and duct tape.
It worked. That's what matters.
antenna on this heap don't seem like it packs a punch. Not liable to hear much.
You don't say.
Uh-oh. Cops, act natural.
Hey, Mike. Didn't know you had a customer.
Rolled in a few hours past. I thought he'd at least called in.
Don't you sweat it, Mike. We're gonna hash it out. Don't you know you owe the sheriff a word when you pay his town a visit? To tell him what's brought you here. Maybe even over a cup of coffee.
No need to worry. I won't be staying long.
Didn't answer my question now, did you? Name's Andrew Jones. Probably heard of me.
I can't say that I have.
Served in Spec Ops during the last war. Silver Shoguns? Ring any bells?
I can't say that it does.
Don't like to get along, do you? That a Nomad vehicle? Might have expected that.
I'll just fix it and go. I've no reason to linger.
Nope, you sure shit don't. Nothing boils my blood like a fucking stray. Where'd your clan pitch camp?
Are you one of those who believe everything the talking heads say? The nomads are the world's greatest evil?
No. I'm a man that respects order. Corpse brought us that order, and I intend for it to stay that way.
The corpse pay you and have you on a leash like a dog. You know that?
Mm-hmm. But you don't want to see me bare my fangs. So I'll ask again. Where's your clan?
There is
I'm
no
alone.
clan. There is no camp. I'm here alone.
Ain't buying it. Nomads always stick to their packs.
My family's in pieces. That's why I'm headed for Night City.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts. Sure as hell hope you'll be on your way before long.
I heard this place is famous for its hospitality. Glad to see it wasn't just rumors.
You're damn right we are. When people come along who know how to behave.
I saw a broadcasting comms tower on my way in. My antenna's down, and I need to radio someone.
What you need's to hightail it out of here without another word. Ain't got no mind to see you drifting around these parts. Got it?
You like the sound your voice, don't you? I'm gonna go with this one.
You like the sound of your voice, don't you?
What's that, Drifter? What are you on about?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, best that way.
No, well, that cop certainly, that sheriff certainly was a joyful ray of sunshine, that's for sure. Locked. Oh well. Okay, I can't open that. So I'm going up. And what I heard is that CD Projekt Red worked on something Vita, the one who made the graphics card I use. Unfortunately, it's meant to be for a visual update for Cyberpunk. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get that because one, I'm using the PS4, and two, they said this visual update is only going to be for those who got the 4000 series, which I do not have. I have a 3000 series.
Hello?
Come in. Come in. Ah, raised you finally.
Willie McCoy. It's good to hear your voice.
Fee. Wish I could say the same.
Why can't you?
You abandoned the clan. I can't help you anymore.
I never knew you to be so cautious.
Try loyal. Rules are rules. The system won't work without him. It can't. Nomads get the work in these parts because it's nomad turf. Wouldn't be a problem if you're still a backer. You should have stuck with them. Joined up with the Snake Nation like the rest.
Snake Nation can kiss my ass. I need your help. One last time.
One last time. Again?
I have to find the client with my payload, but I don't know where he is.
Right place, right time. You were there?
My car gave out. The electric coupling. It's a miracle I made it here. Maybe the client left a message. Could you check for me?
Sure. Last time, though. I mean it. Client's name?
Jackie Wells.
Huh. Actually left a message. He's waiting on a farm. Flicking you the geoloc data.
Thanks, Willie. I owe you one.
You do. Just don't get yourself killed. And don't call again.
Okay, we got what we needed. Let's get time to head back down. Well, not like that. That's one way to get down. Oops. Okay, we're almost there. And here we are.
Oh, I was worried I'd have to turn to farming. Yeah, sure hope you're here for me.
Are you Wells?
Jackie, por favor.
I'm V. Seems you have cargo that needs to be moved.
Oh, where I'm from, you share a bit about your soul before you talk biz, eh? It's kind of like a custom. Or just good manners, you know?
Wait, there's a desert in Cyberpunk? Yes, there is, Willow. There is a desert in Cyberpunk. It's known as the Badlands, and it's where nomads are usually roaming.
Hello?
You're a man of principle?
You need a backbone, cabron. At least you'll have that left when they've taken everything else.
Why don't we start with you, then?
NC native right here. Got Haywood in my blood.
I've never been to NC. That doesn't mean much to me.
So, imagine a place where everyone's like your bro or sis. Or a distant cousin, at least.
I think I understand. You don't have to like each other, but it's family.
That's Haywood. That and everyone's back in iron. And you?
I guess one could say I'm from my own Haywood.
You and me, we're gonna get along fine. The cargo.
What's inside?
You sleep better the less you know. Got no idea myself, and that's a good thing.
You don't know what we aim to smuggle? These are stolen corporate goods.
Stolen? No. Some gonk lost the crate. Some other gonk found it, passed it on. Now it's here. You know, butterfly effect or whatever.
And there's no one looking for this crate.
Ain't no problem if they look. Only a problem if they find it before it crosses the border, no?
Let's load it in the car.
A huevo.
All right.
Started thinking you might not come.
I got held up. And you weren't exactly easy to find.
I decided to lay low, you know? The sheriff, he looked like one grouchy motherfucker.
Yep.
He certainly was grouchy.
What a fat ass. So, we headed out?
On the road
Manifest
again.
for transport.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Give you the job piece.
He did. I was just making sure.
Listen, friend. We're both professionals, ain't we? Hey, you, sure you've moved contraband before?
Why, are you nervous?
Me? Por favor. Well, maybe a little.
Here we go. We're getting up on the checkpoint.
Hey, border crossing up ahead. What now?
Nothing. They'll scan us and check our papers.
Okay.
I'll do the talking.
Please direct your vehicle to the inspection area. Remain in your vehicle. The security check will begin shortly.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
You know they'll notice if you're nervous, right? You have to calm down.
Right, yeah.
Hand me the manifest. They'll need to see it.
Grab these.
Let me see. It's marked LOA. Perfect.
What's that mean?
Lost on arrival. It means the cargo is flagged as to be lost as soon as they cross the border.
Oh, so they know we're smuggling.
They're about to find out.
The owner of the vehicle in the inspection area will report for further questioning.
Chingada madre. What now?
Relax. It's all in line with procedures. It's all part of the plan.
Hey, guess you know what you're doing, huh?
I want the customs officer to turn a blind eye to our dubious dock use. We'll need a sweetener. Do you have the credit chip with the bribe?
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Right. You forgot.
I'll keep the engine running.
Do that.
Okay. And none inside.
If you're armed, place your weapon here. Now please report to room number 2.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble.
Please sit. Papers.
Is this routine?
It might be. We'll see. What are you transporting?
It's all in there.
Everything?
If anything's wrong, just say so. I'm sure we can figure it out.
I haven't said anything yet. The question is, should I expect to find anything out of order?
There's one additional enclosure to the manifest.
Ah, yes. Remind me, you drive for which Nomad clan?
None. No clan. I drive for myself.
Bold. And none too wise. You know, whenever I see someone like you, I'm oh so grateful not to be on that side of the table.
The feeling's mutual.
Go on now. Your associate's waiting for you in the car.
Okay.
Don't forget to take your personal items.
Be careful with that toy. And welcome to Night City.
Those little shits imagine Night City is some kind of paradise.
What can you do? Young, naive, which is just...
What happened in there?
I'll tell you soon. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's get going.
You gonna tell me what happened back there?
The customs dickhead got nitpicky.
And that ain't normal?
Not to that extent.
Smelling trouble around the bend?
Drive,
Yep.
Jackie, just drive.
Someone's coming our way. This does not look good.
I'll have a bad feeling about this.
Let's get out of here.
On it!
You are transporting contraband that is corporate property. I repeat, stop the car.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Screw you, crazy bitch. Yep. Boom. A corporal after us because we're transporting illegal goods.
Gotta keep moving! Ah, those pendejos are stubborn!
keep driving. We can't stop here.
Place looks deserted. Gonna stop here. Need to sort out a few things before we go on.
Fucking hell.
Hijo de la chingada madre! I almost tagged our asses. That what you call smuggling? Chingado! Was supposed to go smooth. No problems.
If you think this is my fault, at least have the balls to say so.
I don't know yet. Is it?
Border security tipped off the corporation that we have their cargo.
What's the deal with these borderlies flipping us the finger as they fucking please? With no consequences.
He took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
Pendejamente ridículo. So what now?
I could ask the same question. Will you keep whining, or will we put a bow on this thing?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a bit light. Can't pay you now. I have something for you once I collect my scrap for this corpo crap we're carrying.
Huh. And you just figured I would sit by patiently.
Actually, I wasn't gonna pay you at all. I was just gonna bust ass and disappear as soon as we crossed over, but... you're all right.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, thanks.
So, what's next?
Now we take a peek inside. Open it.
I don't know if your client's gonna be happy getting an open package. It usually means trouble.
Fuck the client. You gotta start working for yourself sometime. No commission, no middleman. And I need to know what I'm selling if I'm gonna try to find a new buyer.
Oh shit.
Arasaka.
Says Arasaka on the crate. We are robbing some heavy hitters.
And maybe we'll make some heavy money. No mames. A real iguana. A, lesser Antillean, I think.
Lesser Antil what?
Yeah, I watched a thing on TV about them. Went extinct like 30 years ago. They're from the Lesser Antilles. You come a long way, my scaly friend.
You think you can make some money on it?
Sure. Think it'll make us happy.
Us?
Yeah, partner. We'll go halfsies. Any decent fixer will find a loaded gonk interested in a rare gem like this. It's kind of a shame, though. I always wanted a pet. Got the name Manny all thought out. Hey, by the way, you, got any plans for what you'll be doing in Night City?
I don't have any plans. I spent the last years traveling between states with my nomad family.
I'll probably be waiting for you somewhere, eh?
No. We decided to go our separate ways.
That must be tough, huh? Having no one to go back to. But don't you worry. Let me help you find digs. You gotta live somewhere. It's important to have people you can turn to. You know, like, family. Maybe you'll find your own down in Night City.
Thanks, much appreciated.
Hey, come on. It's nothing. We got chemistry, you and me. Be a crying shame to waste it. Partner.
Hey!
Aw, cuddly little fucker.
You know what, Jackie? You're not all bad yourself.
Oh, you don't mean that, mano.
Okay, partner. Time to grab the lizard and scurry out of here.
Too bad we can't keep the iguana. I wouldn't mind having the iguana.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Damn, lost a tooth.
AC's Legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
It takes a while before we can really start exploring Night City. But the launch at the beginning was terrible, but it's a good thing they've been working on patching it up.
Somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
I'm gonna skip the tutorial because I've already done it before.
Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Elevator. This way.
You know what would be nice is that if they added the character, some of the characters that did survive in Edge Runners, they added them to the game.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction.
Oh.
Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Sure, you're on.
Yeah, we got a bot. That's definitely a bot. Because
charming.
We don't need bots in here. Crap. That stupid thing's not letting me. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something. Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to fix it on my side because the thing's up. I can't get rid of it. There we go. Oh, thank you for doing that, Willow. Oh wait, never mind. I thought I did it. I thought it looks like I already did it myself. But yeah, be sure to keep an eye out for him, Willow, and because that tends to happen a few times. That has happened where they come in and do that. Whenever you see those show up, be sure to ban them. Because when they say want to be famous like that, that means they're a bot.
Dr. Biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Okay. Yeah.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zetatech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups.
Mira, eyes up. The nails ahead. Quiet, V. Careful now.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Kill him, hide the body.
Couldn't have done that better myself. Keep it calm. They'll spot us.
On your toes. More bodies ain't coming. They're almost on you.
These Reapers. Oh, yeah, D. They're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
I think I need to up the lighting a bit because I'm having a little hard time seeing. And I don't see the place for brightness controls.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him. Suerte. Watch out. They'll mark us. All down. Left meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on. Move up. I'm behind you, V.
For new. Yeah, definitely taking these. Oh, ammo box. Let's see if I get ammo. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. And that takes care of that.
Sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Stealth is the key to winning, to doing this. Oh yeah, now we're talking.
How is it? Flat out doubted we could be that sneaky.
Ooh, money.
And it's not my favorite way to roll, but Nova anyway.
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does not look
She's in the
good.
tub of ice, crammed in with another. Fuck. Like slabs of meat.
Keep it together, V. If she survives, she won't remember a thing. Tiny scar on the subconscious, that's all.
Or people who live through shit like this get panic attacks. Without ever knowing why. You'd be sipping a glass of ice-cold water and suddenly your hand's shaking.
V, jack into her biomon. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in. Sandra Dorset, NC570442, Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims Trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Oh, fuck.
She's flatlining.
V, need to know
Jackie,
what's going
air
on.
hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside.
Scav rats abandoning ship. Must have seen Trauma. Decided to cut their losses.
Here comes Trauma Team.
Landing, stand clear. positions. Place the patient on the ground.
What trauma team is they're basically corporate medics. That's what trauma team is. They're corporate medics.
TT-133 to control. NC-570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
What assholes? That's the thanks they get for saving someone?
Should have followed orders. Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, Mano, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels? I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. That's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Okay. Mission accomplished. Street cred 2.
NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, Mano. I'm driving.
With games like this, it does take a while to make because you have to do everything. You have to do environments, not to mention scripting for the characters and everything.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, Mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... Hello. I don't like this, V. Not what Tiny did. Scabs! Hijo de puta!
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, V! Shoot!
Can't! Keep her steady!
Got him.
Hold tight, V! Mierda! Perdón! V! Aim for the driver! Chingado!
Let's take care of them.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
I really like how they done the environment with the rain and everything. That's one of my favorite parts about this. What was that?
Buttons on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
So you can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always?
I'm always never not nice.
Oh, there was a bit of a bug there.
Come on! Ain't got all day! Check it out, V. Shit's going down. Get the hand! Fucking shoot!
You look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's MaxTac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Yeah, just leave the bodies there. Someone will clean them up later on. Too bad I can't change the radio right now.
Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Finna take your money, that ice shoot cause we throw. Way too demo, pack that heat. We too ghetto, run the streets. Read that memo, live that creed. All I need is greed and greed. Read it and weep, counting them sheep. Using the silence, put you to sleep. Bag of the beef, take it.
Sweet dreams then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Okay. Back at the apartment building. Mission complete. Nice, leveled up.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the
Bug.
president of the Church
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
One Reverend Culver. Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness, a golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm, speaking with the voice of the...
Well, I can see why data could be transferred onto a chip. Our minds could be transferred onto a chip because our brains are a bunch of electrical pulses, so it would make sense in a way you could transfer a mind onto a chip.
In exchange for a chance at this so-called immortality.
Well, that is true.
But the question is, even though you do copy someone's mind onto a data chip, would that still be the same person, or would that just be a copy of the person? You gotta wonder about that.
Now that is rich. Hey, excuse me?
False promises, greed, a lust for power. Why, it sounds an awful lot like a church to me.
What? How dare you?
Do you not promise a life after death? Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh?
Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth any happier for it? You claim that this relic gives eternal life. But all I see is an eternity of suffering. Rather than say goodbye, we haunt ourselves with their voices, their presence.
What do you folks think? Who holds the truth? Is it Ms. Lee or maybe Reverend Culver? That is up to you. Send Culver or Lee to 7892 to cast your vote and enter your name for a chance to win tickets to this year's playoff. Until next time, Night City. Toodles.
And that's the end of that.
Oh, stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Okay, got. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Time to get a little shut-eye.
Oh, V! You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jagged into that Corpo's biomod. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Wardrobe. Okay, this is a new this is the new feature. Okay, Claudia, you have up to 6 outfits saved in your wardrobe. These can be activated and deactivated in the outfit section of your inventory at any time. Activating a wardrobe will outfit change your appearance. The clothing equipped, it will not change its slots. All clothing you find or see crap buy or sell will be saved in your wardrobe's memory. Okay, so basically what this is saying is that when we get something new in here, a new piece of clothing, that will get saved. definitely taking that money. Yeah, the version of Chippin' In that's playing, I prefer the original like the one they made when they came out with the yeah, when they originally showed like the demo Cyberpunk. I like that version of Chippin' In compared to the one they have on here. Because when they said they were releasing like a version of Chippin' In, I was expecting that version, but I had to wait till the game came out to get the actual version of Chippin' In that I like. Oh, almost forgot I need to do my wardrobe. Okay, let's see here. Okay, hat, jacket. Yep, definitely going with that. Okay, let's see what we got for shirts. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, that would be better. Pants. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna go with the jeans. Yep. Now we got it now, and now we got ourselves an outfit. Let's see here in inventory. You can change your appearance. Okay, and what this will do is that it applies the wardrobe we just made, and this is what we will have on. And this is for like the armor and stats and everything. And it won't change and it's not going to change our appearance because we got the outfit on. It's just going to give us the armor. You got nothing there. Let's see. Okay, the armor we got on better. And it's the same, so we don't need to change on anything on that. Oh wait, I almost forgot if I remember there's...
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Okay, let's go.
In the event of acid rain, those with respiratory issues are advised to remain.
Piece of shit, come on! Oh, no.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Sure, why not? We got time.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Your fists can be dangerous weapons in fistfights. You can use them both straight.
got one hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought
And
of
down he goes.
monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
You mentioned something about fighting.
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Yeah, lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside Owatsu. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Steady. First after every shot now.
Let's have a look.
Can't remember. Yeah, here it is. Upgrading iconic weapons. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, wrong button. And it's lower than what I already got equipped.
Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by B1.
Uh-oh, got a bit of a glitch there.
The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you all
Traveling around Night City. You fix you.
Man of the hour. Sheesh. Took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down. Let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
How'd you manage this?
Trading your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. Dexter Deshawn? What's the latest spec on him? I know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. He's a fresh crew, and he found us.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, I say.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Nice. Got my car back.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
First stop, Ripper Doc and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Oh, wrong button. Remember which button it is.
Stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Okay, take it nice and easy. Oh, speed bump.
Yeah, this is it. Come, find me one fixed on dusty circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up.
You're not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather...
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
Throughout, the cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure that can only be performed by qualified specialists. For dogs, there are several Ripper docs operating throughout Night City, offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade for the list to enjoy your new abilities.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old Ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't
Oh,
paid
hey,
you yet.
Miami. Welcome on in. I hope your day's been going well. No, streaming this game, Mad at Nudity. Actually, Miami, what's good is there actually is a sensor setting in the game that allows you to turn all that off, which I have it on. Because I didn't want that showing up, so that's why I put it on. Let me show you where it is in settings. Okay, gameplay, let me see. I'm gonna see if I do that. Let's see, control. It is somewhere in here. I remember I have it on. Well, it was already on when I started up the game. I don't know if it's still on, if it's in here, or you might have to do it in the main menu. But I do know there is a sensor to turn on. I know. I remember before I started playing, I made sure to see that was on. What about copying music? I don't know about that. I just had the game go on like usual. I think there was supposed to be like a stream mode, but I don't remember it being on. I don't remember seeing that. But I'm playing it on the PS4, not on the PC. Yeah, I think the option to do it is in the main menu. You had to like be like in the main game menu to turn it on. But there is a sensor for that.
Gonna keep me
Quit
waiting
crying,
all
Vic.
day?
I'll bring you the Eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
And with that, you have to do the job before you.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
I'm doing really well. Xbox just send me a message saying I can download Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta to play tomorrow. Oh yeah, I've been hearing about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if I'm gonna download and play that though. I'm gonna wait until the game comes out to see how it is, because you know how
Kuroshi Optics.
how Call of Duty
right
games can be. But the last one I heard, it didn't get very good reviews.
Now jack in.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
Cybernetic implants are okay. Yeah, Vanguard I heard was horrible, which is I don't have that, but one game, but I do have a Call of Duty game I haven't had a chance to play yet because I have the PS5 version and I don't have a PS5 yet. It is Call of Duty Cold War. I mainly want to play it because of the campaign, because it takes place during the Cold War. Okay.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kiroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this.
I'm pretty sure in the future, Cyber Eyes will be the first thing to be invented. No doubt.
Major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting.
Ugh.
Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes it sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
I know one thing, if do that to me, you have to put me out of,
Let's test
before
this.
messing
See
with
the
my
magic in action.
eyes.
Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Ow. Thank you for the...
Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
All right, database.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once
All right, got my new implants.
Don't forget where you came from.
It will be getting more implants down in the future, that's for sure.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, don't want to mess with him. When you see a skull, that means
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
there are various ways to incapacitate, non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hits, EMP grenades, and some gadgets, weapon mods. Yeah, I'm gonna try if I can with the cyber psychos, try to make it to where they can be taken in for therapy to help them.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh.
Can we open a window?
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No, no problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
What life path did I choose? I chose Nomad.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred, make a name for yourself in Night City Underworld. Doing so open up new opportunities.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod, yeah?
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be. Yeah, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I know that this one's gonna be a little bit longer than the Maelstrom, so we're gonna do this.
Like what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon, always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Okay. Definitely take that. Okay, Cyberdeck. Equip that. Let me see what I got for. Okay, short circuit. Reboot optics. I'm definitely keeping that on because that one is a very useful cyberware for me. Well,
V, háblame. What you decide to do about Militech?
Nothing yet.
Ah, good. My vote's to keep it that way, right? Waiting for you at All Foods, you know? Not getting any younger.
meant to go through the messages. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's just to remind me. Okay, thanks for the info. Okay. Okay, let's take care of that. So now we are free to roam around Night City, but we are gonna go. But before we do, we are gonna go and do the mission where we have to do, if I remember, called Brain Dance, if I remember, because that takes a long time, and I like to just get that one out of the way. Which is not that one is not very far. So because this one's going to take a while to get through, because it's like a whole tutorial thing. Might as well go ahead and get that get this one out of the way. I do know there's a cyberware I had before that I know I'm definitely going to work on trying to get. We call it Gorilla Arms, because I really like it when you like pry open doors, what the effect it does. Okay, I can't there's no place closer to fast travel, but at least fast travel locations unlocked now. Look, I'm walking. The rules of the road don't matter to me. you know, and
Closed right now.
okay, okay. I guess I gotta wait until it gets nighttime. Wait, I can't remember. I think there was a thing that allowed me like to change the time. Can't remember. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, they changed it. I think they changed it, but then again, it's been a while since I last played.
Looking a little put out there, Input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Sure. In I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Door's open. Have fun, Input. Welcome to Lizzie's. My, what a sweet little face you have.
Hey.
Get you something.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How do you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. No place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
What can a horny girl like me do for a hungry guy?
Got to go charge my phone. Take care. Okay, Miami, and thank you for coming to the stream. I really do appreciate it. I hope the rest of your day goes well.
I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold feet. I can wait.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything I'd really like to hear, for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's worse than Fixers in that respect.
Used car salesman. I'll go with my gut for now.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Nope, out of my price range, that's for sure. Because I'm a nomad.
Classy corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
Oh, the decor's to die for. As you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the Corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device, because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
What else you know about Yorinobu?
Quite a bit, actually. He studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably didn't have a choice in the matter, come to think of it. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor. But then Yorinobu vanished to chase his own dreams. Cut himself off from the Corp for years. Long story short, though the black sheep returned, the bitter taste remained. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has always walked his own path, and so has his own designs on the Corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD Rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. You're gonna make me barf.
Sensory SIG amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors. It's top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Model this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Think I can handle it. Let's just do this.
Righto. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me.
Okay, gonna warn you guys, there are gonna be some flashing lights, so if he... just warning you right now.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory SIGs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
I'm gonna skip the tutorial.
This won't take long.
Be diving in 3, 2...
Just since I already know what's gonna happen. It's because the tutorial, it does take a long time. And I don't really need to do the tutorial since I've done the tutorial a bunch of times. And I know what to do.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Oh, yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Judy, T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Please, Judy. I'd never expose you to any danger. You know that.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V. What's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen, need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my requests now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire up, Judy.
Okay, here comes the flashing lights.
All right, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the ring.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then, you shall perish for a good cause.
But,
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Okay.
Then, you shall perish for a good cause.
But,
Make yourself...
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling? Servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
comfortable. I need a minute to finish. We shall see soon enough. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the
My
risks.
father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Some.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet. Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Will listen to this. Can't be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright? That was pretty fun
Bedroom.
last time.
Nightstand. Nightstand. Moved it.
Oh, got any candy left?
See, there's some here. There it is.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. System's all connected to the server.
Can you shut him off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the Flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
That was pretty fun last time. I got an idea. You'll like this.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron. Manual details a special tip-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Oh. We passed it.
Oh, Donaghys. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Tim's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Moment. So, we shall see. Be soon enough.
Please speak with your father.
Bingo.
Just a fancy-ass fridge.
Oh.
Tip doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here. Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
She told you it would take a while to get through all that.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache and your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
Relax. I got it all under control.
If you fuck up and they come knocking on my door...
Judy, relax. That's not gonna happen.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit. Let's walk. Well,
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect. Job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. You're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer? I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows.
It is true, you don't want to mess with them.
Follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. Without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with
Okay, let's get out of this place.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance of that chip without that bot. To work then, Mr. V.
My, what a sweet little face.
Ugh, glad to be out of there. Takes care of that. So let's see what he got for missions. First will come the Great Reality Check with. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I got perks. Definitely want to get my tech ability up. Because these tend to. let's see here. Okay, and let's see. Cool. And intelligence. Slowly regenerates health during combat. Yes, definitely getting that. Just fall damage, that would be helpful. Let's see. True grit. Yeah, definitely going max stamina. Oh, increases carry capacity. That's definitely something we'll need. Because you get a lot of stuff. See what we got in the journal. Okay. Okay, modern. Oh crap, I forgot to do this. I forgot about that part where I have to do is ping. Head back and do that so I can get my XP. Okay, best I not go in there. It's nighttime. There's a way up. There. Okay, time to get some money. That didn't work. Let me try again. Ah, here we go. 1C 55. Okay.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Nuh-uh, not on the horn. Let's meet, cut a deal.
A deal. Fine. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Okay, time to head on over there. Take a nice run past all the NPCs. Okay, time to walk. I really like how they've done the game and everything. The environment, they did a nice job on it, that's for sure. I think you should call my car for this. Take a drive. There we go, much better. I'm wondering how to fix the camera on that. I find this mode to be a lot better to see because it's kind of hard for me to see when it's in first person view. Another dent. On the road again.
Look lively. Meredith Stout. Take it you were the one to call?
Yep.
That'd be me.
Son of a... Ouch.
Thought you could
That hurt.
blackmail me, fucker? Set conditions? Got any more for me?
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap! That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
Yep, just little old me.
It's the truth.
Do a sweep, now. Now listen close. This piece of shit, Anthony Gilchrist. Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
Never met anybody named Gilchrist. That the poor fucker right there?
It's true, doesn't know him.
That said, I've jumped a few convoys in my day. Know all the usual suspects. Bet I can help find your mole. But what I know now won't get you anywhere in that respect. Listen, I know where the transport is. I can help you. Just want a favor in return.
I told you! I fucking told you! I'm not the mole! Jesus Christ!
Shut him up!
Unhand me now before I...
Him you can let go. Want to hear what he has to say?
You know, I could help patch the gaps in your convoy security. Prevent a repeat of this fiasco.
Nope, not interested. Let's hear your offer. I don't have all day.
Couldn't have been chill from the start.
Shut the fuck up. Tell me what you want.
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment. So I could go that route too.
Fine, the latter. But on one condition. You pay with our money.
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
Shards you find in the world contain information hidden behind encrypted data measures. To decrypt the shards, first either open it through notification and select correct security to unlock its secrets.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry about. Try to fuck me in any way, and I'll be seeing you real soon.
She's certainly cheerful.
You're making a mistake. This cunt's already good as dead.
What a bitch.
Take you down with her.
Okay, let's and back on up here. Meet with Jackie. This area, you'll end up going into a lot in the game. At least I have, that's for sure.
Ah, there you are. Let me hear what you squared away.
That an arch? Damn. What a beaut.
Yeah, got her cheap, too. Dorset job dividend.
Dunno how you could scrape together enough for that beast. Even used.
Well, I took out a loan, but muy pequeñito. But I mean, it's totally worth it.
I'd swap out that tailpipe if I were you.
Really? Why? It's got a mean growl that the chicas just love.
What that growl does is tell people a mile out that Jackie's rumbling their way. I'd tinker with the fuel injection too. Upload a new map, and slap on some thermal tape till you cobble together enough eddies to get that exhaust modded.
Mm-hmm.
T-Bug show any sign of life? You two talk?
She's up to date and fired up to work with Dex. Preparing already. They're familiar, you know? Worked together before Dex took his break.
Been waiting long?
Mi madre always said patience pays off, so...
So Dex already paid the Maelstromers for the Corpo bot. Thing is, can't be sure the Gangoons are still willing to hand it over.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever. Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan?
Doubt this will go
That shit
smoothly.
can go smoothly. This is Maelstrom.
Gang world ain't too complicated. Might's right, the strong survive. Either you fuck others, or you get fucked. So, into the Borg Beast den?
Give me a minute.
Okay, tell me when you're good and steeled.
Okay, let's see here. Is it is gonna be going into a firefight? Because I know one. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to save that for another time when we go and fight the Maelstrom gang because it is that time. So I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna look somebody for us to raid, and do stick around because you will be getting channel points. So let me just save. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this over to chat now. Set this. All right. So that I think it did pretty well for the doing Cyberpunk. And I will be back on. I hope everyone enjoyed today's stream, and thank you all for coming to the stream today. I hope everyone enjoyed watching me take on and get through like the first beginning parts of Cyberpunk. We will be continuing this later on when it gets into October, because I do have this plan to work play during October. But Friday I'm gonna be playing more Fallout New Vegas, work on the Old World Blues DLC and get through that. So look forward to that on Friday. But let me see who is on, and we will raid them. Let's see. Let me see what Segoy's doing. Because it looks like he just got to 4K. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's raid Segoy. That's who we're gonna raid. So let me give you guys your while I get the raid message set up. Let me give you guys while I get the raid set up. Let me give you guys your raid messages so you guys can copy those. Or Willow, are you still here? Can you do that? Okay, I guess I'll have to do it here. Here's for subs. And this one is for non-subs. I'll give you guys a chance to copy those raid messages while I get this raid set up. Okay, that's it. Again, thanks to everyone who came to the stream today. Hope you all enjoyed watching me play Cyberpunk. I'm going to be definitely going to be continuing playing Cyberpunk later on in October, so look forward to that. But this is going to be it for me until Friday, which we will be continuing with Fallout New Vegas. So look forward to that. I'll get the raid. Go ahead and get it started. Okay, the raid started. Again, to everyone who came to the stream today, everyone have a good evening, morning, afternoon, what is in your time zone. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will see everybody later.